Okay, so this is probably going to be a pretty long video, so let's just get straight to it. The first thing that you need to do to boss up your life in every aspect, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically, is to learn about the law of attraction. Okay, the law of attraction is the foundation of all success. All successful people use this tool. The law of attraction works for everyone. It works for me, it works for you, and it works for all of us equally. Now, a lot of people try to make the law of attraction out to be something that is taboo or just not realistic for them. They think that it won't apply to them because they come from maybe a less privileged background or whatever. And it's understandable when you see a lot of people around you, stuck in their ways and you don't really see a way out from where you are. But you have to drop that victim mentality, okay? It's all in the mind. This is what the law of attraction is. It's all in the mind. You choose which thoughts you will feed. We're all human. We all have positive thoughts and we all have negative thoughts. It's up to you which thoughts you will feed. And the thoughts that you feed determine your state of being. Your state of being determines your reality. So when you learn about the law of attraction, it's basically like having a cheat code. Like you're going through life like anyone else. You still have to put in the work, but you're putting in the work intentionally. You're doing it for a reason. You know what you're manifesting with each and every day that you're doing what you're doing. Now, if you want to know more about the law of attraction, I have a lot more videos on that. And there's also this book. It's called The Last Law of Attraction Book You'll Ever Need to Read. This book completely changed my life, and I'll have a link in the description. It's worth the money, I promise you. In fact, I literally bought the book twice. So just know that this book is worth it. And the law of attraction is basically the foundation of everything. It's the foundation of all of life. Determine which thoughts you want to feed and start moving with intention. The next thing you can do to boss up your life is start waking up earlier. Now, this is something that I personally need to do. I need to start waking up earlier. I've been waking up at like noon or 1 p.m. every day for like the past month, and it's not a good habit to have. And there are a lot of ways that I try to justify it to myself, but at the end of the day, I know that if I were to wake up earlier, like if I were to wake up at around 8 o'clock in the morning, which that's not even that early. There are people out there waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day. But if I were to wake up at like 8 in the morning, I would be so much more productive. Like I'm already putting out 5 videos a week. So I can only imagine if I was waking up earlier, I could probably post every day. And in doing that, I'd be able to help a lot more people out and make a lot more money. Waking up early is important because time is finite. We are all given the same 24 hours in a day, every single day. Nobody has extra time. So it's on you to wake up earlier and maximize your time. When you wake up earlier and you get on your stuff, as soon as you wake up, that sets you up for the rest of the day. And once you get your work done early, that gives you more time to relax later on in the day. And this is where a lot of inspiration will come from. It's from being in that relaxed mind space. The next thing you can do is read books. Okay, this is something that I need to do more of as well. The last book that I read from beginning to end was Learning to Love Yourself by Gay Hendricks. I'll have a link to that in the description as well. But that book and this book right here, those two books basically changed my life. And they're the only 2 books that I've read this year, but it's better than nothing. So just read something. Like try to read a book a month or something. I haven't even done that. So if you do that, you'll be ahead of me. 1 book a month is perfectly manageable. Just read like an hour a day. Just 1 hour a day. Invest in yourself. Invest that time into yourself, into your knowledge base. The return on investment will always be exponential. The next way that you can boss up your life and take yourself to that next level mentally is to take cold showers. Now, I've spoken about this in multiple videos. I even have a video about how I've been taking cold showers for over 2 years now. But basically, cold showers are a way to train your mind to become comfortable being uncomfortable. When you learn to embrace discomfort, all of a sudden, everything else seems easy by comparison. Jumping in that cold water does not get easier over time. You just become stronger. You become stronger mentally. You learn to love the discomfort because you know that it's making you stronger. You can feel it. you can see it in the other aspects of your life. You can see yourself being less anxious before you make decisions. Because when you're getting into a cold shower, it doesn't matter how you approach it, you just have to do it. And that's what life is about. You just have to do things. If you play it safe in life, you're not really going to get anywhere. You're not going to see the top of the top. The only way to see your true potential is to challenge yourself and take chances on yourself and risk everything. Until you're willing to risk everything, you won't be able to see everything. You have to be willing to do what others won't do so that you're able to do what others can't do. The next thing you can do to boss up your life is to start working out. Develop a consistent workout regimen. Now, sometimes I feel like people are intimidated by this because they can't see that end result. They can't see themselves actually being in shape. A lot of people like to use this as an excuse. I'm too old. I don't have enough time. You have enough time. You have enough time. I promise you. You have 24 hours in a day. If you can't dedicate 30 minutes to working on your body, you're not using your time correctly. You got to understand that you only get one body. Once your body is messed up, that's it. Now you're going broke trying to, repair the damage that's been done when you could have been paying like $20 a month for a gym membership this whole time and keeping yourself in shape. And you don't even have to go to the gym. You don't have to lift weights. You don't have to get swole. You can literally just go out and, play basketball. Do something that you like to do physically. Go for walks. Like, get out of the house and exercise. Exercise is very important, not only for your physical health, but for your mental health as well. Being able to see progress. A lot of times, depression and anxiety come from a feeling of being stagnant in life. You feel like you're not going anywhere. You feel like there's no hope for your future. Developing a consistent workout regimen will really help you to overcome this because you'll see and feel results. You'll feel better. Your aura will feel different. You'll feel more confident in yourself because you know that you're doing something for you. And also, developing a consistent workout regimen will help you to develop discipline. Because if you stick to it every day that you stick to it, especially on the days when you don't want to, that's going to help you become a more disciplined person. And like I said, it doesn't have to be anything extreme. You don't have to go out and run 10 miles a day. Just get active. The next thing that you can do to boss up your life is to mind your business. This is something that I am elite at. I am in the top 1% of minding my business. I always have been. I'm very good at avoiding drama, gossip. I don't feed into all of that. I don't invest my energy into that stuff. Even in school, growing up in school, I was never involved in any drama. When people would start gossiping, I would remove myself from the conversation. I did not care about those things because I realized at a young age that those things were very insignificant in the grand scheme of my life. I don't care about if two people have beef with each other. That's none of my business. Now, one reason why I was really good at avoiding drama and minding my business is that I didn't have a lot of friends, and I never saw this as a bad thing. This is a good thing to me. I feel like if you want to boss up, if you want to get to that next level, you're going to have to cut some people off because there are people in your life that will hold you back. If somebody's not helping you, they're holding you back at that point. They're becoming dead weight. And I know it sounds kind of cold, but at the end of the day, they don't really care about you like you think they do. If somebody's holding you back, if they're not motivating you, they're leeching off of you. They're taking your energy. They're stealing your energy. Do not let them do that. Cut them off. Do them a favor. Force them to find that energy within themselves. I don't go out looking for new friends. I don't go out looking to network with people. And in some businesses that might be necessary. But for me personally, I trust myself. I have supreme trust in myself and my circle because my circle is full of real people. Another way that you can become better at avoiding drama and minding your business, especially for people in high school, is to delete social media. Delete social media just for like 30 to 60 days. Just get off of it and focus on yourself. And just take some time to get away from social media and the comparison that it brings. Because when you're on social media a lot, you're going to compare yourself to other people subconsciously. You can't boss up if you're trying to be like someone else because you'll only ever be a knockoff version of them. In order to truly boss up, you have to be your true authentic self. But in order to do that, you have to get away from those outside influences and just be who you truly are. Now, in cutting people off and deleting social media and waking up earlier, you're going to find that you have a lot more free time on your hands. And at first, you may think this is a bad thing. You're going to feel like you're not being productive. You're going to feel bored. That's good. You want to feel that way because when you feel that way, that's when it's time to start creating. Start creating. Create something. Create anything. Anything that provides value to other people. Anything that you're passionate about. Find those intersections. Find those intersections of things that you love that can help people out. And this is where businesses are started. This is where businesses are built. This is where millionaires and billionaires are made. Create more than you consume. This is a rule that has gotten me very, very far on my YouTube journey. Create more than you consume. It's very, very important if you want to work for yourself, or even if you don't want to work for yourself. It's good for your mental health to express yourself. Get your thoughts out there. Try different things. Just try different things. You never know. You might strike gold. The next way to boss up, and this is mostly spiritually, but also mentally, is meditate at least once a day. Just once a day for like 5 minutes. Clear your mind. Sit there. Be present with your thoughts. Allow your thoughts to be what they are. Keep doing that until you find mental clarity. All of a sudden, this is where ideas are going to pop up in your head. And this is where you're going to find creation comes very, very naturally. I never struggle with coming up with video ideas anymore. I always have something to talk about because I meditate and because I focus on creating more than consuming. And that allows my creative juices to really get flowing. It makes me more receptive to ideas. A lot of you probably have $1 million ideas sitting in your head right now. You just can't see them because they're clouded by all of these extra thoughts, probably related to drama and things that really don't matter. So, in meditating, you're going to clear all of that extra stuff out and you'll be able to focus on the $1 million ideas and really put them to work.